Hi, I'm Mark Shapiro, and welcome to Three Questions. On this show, we ask the three questions about a current issue we think you want to know the answers to. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with the whole Karen concept, labeling a woman a Karen because she's white, middle-aged, and intrudes to get her way where she really has no right. But how does it feel to be a Karen? To have your legal first name be Karen? How do you deal with this? Would you like it if your first name was synonymous with being boorish, pushy, obnoxious? Well, today we want to welcome a real Karen, and we will ask her three questions about how she deals with the Karen issue. Please welcome my friend and associate, Karen Woolsey. Hi, Karen. I've known you for years, right?
Hi,
And
Mark.
as
Yes.
far as I can tell, you're a nice person and not the stereotypical Karen. But then again, I could be wrong. Who knows? So let's start with, what's your definition of a Karen? What is a Karen?
Well, that's interesting you should ask, because up until about a year or so ago, I thought that Karen was kind of a nerdy person. She probably wears glasses and gets good grades, and boys are not interested in her. But she's a good person. She does good things, and she's reliable. So that's what I always thought a Karen was. And then I found out it means someone who's obnoxious and entitled and possibly racist, and really is only concerned about herself. And that came as a total surprise to me. Well, the blonde part didn't come as a surprise. I do associate Karens with being blonde and middle-aged, but not being mean and snotty and self-righteous and self-centered. So that was a shock for me.
So how does it feel to you to have your name being synonymous with, being snobby and overprivileged and intrusive? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really bad. It does. It makes me, I don't like it at all. As I said, I always thought I was this nice person, this nice goody two shoes. And to hear it be smirked is very disheartening for me. I have seen it, primarily I've heard it in the media. Comedians will make fun of it, or they'll make a joke about it. Or I've seen it in TV shows where someone is, okay, Karen, they'll use it like that. I even saw it in the credits of a TV show where it was a little girl that had been kind of snotty, and they referred to her in the credits as future Karen. And I stopped watching that show. So I don't like it at all.
So here's my tough question. Have you ever been accused of being a Karen? And if so, what'd you do?
Well, here's one thing. I've never been accused of being a Karen, although I had to, the other night, our neighbors were having a really loud party, and it was 11 o'clock at night, and it was the neighbors on the hill, the rich people up there with all the normal people down here. And it was after 11, so I did call the non-emergency police line, and he did ask my name. And I really wanted to lie. I did, but I did. I said, my name is Karen, Karen, and yes, I'm blonde and I'm middle-aged, but I didn't do that. I just acted very cool about it. Who calls me Karen is me. And I've noticed that sometimes when I notice I'm being a little maybe impatient, I don't like to wait in lines, or I'm being a little indignant, I'll say, okay, Karen, don't be a Karen. So I've caught myself doing that recently. So I'm working on that. It makes me, reminds myself to be chill, be nice, be polite, think about everybody here.
Well, thank you for your time. So from now on, whenever we meet a real Karen, we should be supportive and realize the issues that you might be experiencing. And thank you for joining us today on our show. This has been Three Questions, and now you have three answers. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Mark.